Hey, it's David from Stash Junk Removal. As you can see behind me, we've got a boat stuck in the middle of the woods. It was illegally dumped here some time back. So the property manager for this community hit us up, wanted to see what we could do about it. So today we're going to drag it out of here. All right, so the first thing we need to do, it's kind of hard to tell on camera, but this is in some pretty gnarly terrain. It's in kind of a ditch with several obstacles. So first step is to take this boat and we're gonna drag it straight back using our tractor there. And once we get it back there, we'll have more room to work with. More than likely on this one, just to make it more manageable, we're gonna cut it in half. First thing we've gotta do with these boats, a lot of times the tie-off points have either been ripped out or they're just not strong enough to pull from. But this one's already been ripped out. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our grinder here. We're gonna make kind of an access window so that we're able to put a tow strap through it. That way we have something strong to anchor onto. Pretty good window through there. It appears that I can get a strap over the hull there. So we are gonna dig into our magic bucket and pull out some goodies. Got a chainsaw in case things get real wild. We've got some straps, secure it to our forks once we get it cut up. Several different power tools here, depending on what we encounter. Try to be ready for everything. So right here we've got what I was looking for, which is our tow strap. So I'm going to run it through here. So I'm going to put these items back. That way we keep our work area nice and clean. May need a clevis, so I'm going to take that out now. Alright, so we're going to give it some test pulls. Right now it's December in Ohio, so we've got a lot of freezing and thawing going on. So I expect to spin a little bit. I expect the boat to be pretty well stuck initially, but once we get it moving, I think we'll be able to get out of there. Dump the boat out pretty easily. We do that because a lot of times when they've been sitting for years, there's like a lot of organic materials, a lot of dirt, mud build up, things like that. Things that decompose. There's some mice in there right now. So yeah, we'll get this mess cleaned up. We take the stuff out of the inside primarily to minimize the weight. But yeah, looks like we'll just probably end up bagging up most of this trash, raking out like the leaves and things like that. Yeah, we'll be good to go. All right, so we've elected to go ahead and cut the boat in half. It'll make it easier to handle. We want to be careful dragging it through these yards and stuff. We don't want to tear the place up. So we're gonna cut it in half so it's a little bit easier to handle. At that point, we ought to be able to use the forks to move it to our dump trailer. So similar to a hot tub in some cases. We're just gonna chop it up, get it out of here that way. All right, so it's pretty thick on the bottom. I'm gonna use the tractor to kind of manipulate it a little bit. Maybe flip it on end and then go at it from the bottom. Cool. All right, just split it like a shell here, and we'll work on getting it on the forks and into the trailer. So we've got the first piece loaded already. We've also cleaned up our mess. We've got the last piece here on the forks. We kind of cleaned up the debris, threw it inside the boat. So at this point, all that's left is we'll get this other half the rest of the way up the hill, get it on our trailer, secure everything, and hit the road. All right, so we got it all loaded up. Getting ready to throw some straps over the load so we can hit the road. But yeah, pretty smooth process. We've done a few of them, so we've got a pretty good system down. But yeah, there it is in the trailer, out of the woods.